Talk with Illini senior Justin Parr after being drafted in the 8th round by the Philadelphia Phillies. Justin, just talk about what that moment was like, seeing your name pop up and getting called by the Phillies.
It's kind of funny actually. I was just talking to my dad. I'd gotten a call about 20 minutes earlier from a different team who said they're going to draft me in the next round, and that would have been the ninth round. And just later on in the eighth, all of a sudden popped up on the screen, Philadelphia Phillies. So I'd gotten a text earlier from a number that I didn't have, and it just asked me a few questions, and I answered them. And then I asked who it was from, and they didn't respond. So and it ended up being the Phillies scout. So it was just kind of crazy. It was one of those things that came by surprise, and it came quick. And I was really fortunate, and just really humbled, and just happy to get an opportunity to play. And again, all the glory goes to God.
Let's talk about all the hard work you kind of put into baseball throughout your life. This is obviously your dream, and what that feels like to be drafted in the major leagues.
I worked really hard. Last year I was hoping to do the same thing, but that didn't happen, and I was by the Lord's design. I feel like I put myself in a lot better position for the draft this year. Went out, had a good year, and some things fell in the right place, and I ended up being able to go in the top 10, which is what I wanted. And throughout the years, at Parkland Junior College, going there, working my heart out, and doing everything I can to move on from Parkland, to then going to Illinois and doing everything I can, working hard there, and to move on from there. So there's been a few stepping stones. It's been a lot of long work, and really worth it.
Talk about what the stays kind of like. Obviously, waiting it out, just here with your family at home, or who is here kind of with you?
I pretty much just stuck with Jordan and my dad, and my mom and my sister were there, and then Josh's wife was there too. So just kind of trying to lay low, take things in stride. Just watch the movie, watch the Cubs game a little bit, and just kind of try to go about a normal day. I got a lift in this morning, and not trying to put too much pressure on myself. Just trusting the Lord's plan and just kind of praying about it and trying to do everything I can to stay calm and not be too nervous. But it's tough. My mom had the tracker up the whole time and kind of just let me know where they're at in the draft. Oh, we're in the 5th round, 6th round, and then so on and so forth. So it's always a little bit nervous. You just have those kind of just nervous feelings and those butterflies the whole time. But I'm just glad it's done for me. Now I'm just waiting for Jordan.
Yeah, just talk about your brother. Obviously, Jordan got drafted last year. You didn't. He's looking to go again this season. Seeing his name pop up tomorrow when the next rounds come up. Just talk about what that would be like to see your brother go again.
Yeah, hopefully he goes early tomorrow morning in that 11 to 15 range. That'd be awesome. And then we can just keep playing with each other. I don't think he'll be drafted by the Phillies, but hopefully we can both be in Pro Bowl after this year and get to share that experience, with both my brothers now. So, just praying for him and just kind of hoping the best for him. But I'm just extremely excited to continue my career and to be able to keep playing, and, extremely happy that I can call myself an Illini. And, I'm just extremely thankful.
Yeah, just talk about what Illinois has done for you, kind of to put you in this position maybe.
I've really developed as a player here. From the physical side, I've been able to get a lot bigger. They put a lot of time in with me, both in the infield and the outfield, and especially with my swing. And I got to give a lot of credit to the coaching staff for helping me improve on things like bunting and running, especially from the game using my athleticism. I really didn't capitalize on that in high school or when I was in junior college. Really, I just kind of relied on my hitting. And the things that I've really improved at, I feel like put me in a better position for the draft. And so, hats off to that coaching staff. They've done an amazing job. Turning me into a guy who was undrafted out of high school and drafted out of junior college into a guy who was drafted in the 8th round. So obviously hats off to them. They did a great job, and they've really helped me develop as a player and as a person.
And do you have any Phillies hats? You ever been a fan of them? I know you're a Cubs fan or anything else.
No, I've been a Cubs fan my whole life, and it really wasn't one of the teams that I thought was really on me. But that's kind of how things work. And he said that's how they are. They're kind of a quiet organization. They don't try to overcommit to a player. They just kind of lay low and then draft the guys who they think can play. So I'm just again really happy to be part of that organization, and hopefully I can start playing soon.